Taurus, Taurus, Taurus. Hold on, y'all. Listen to this. Listen. If it's your first time here or not, listen to this. I don't know. It may be your story. I don't know. But y'all, I'm at work on my lunch break. I just ate my little burrito. And I have to tell y'all something. I have a crazy, crazy life update. If you watched the last two videos, I was going through a lot with my dad. And now I'm going through even more with my dad. So y'all, if you've been here, you know I'm 38 years old. My mother died when I was 14, back in the year 2000. And I've lived with my parents my whole entire life. My parents were married my whole entire life. We lived in a house my whole entire life. Y'all, it has come to my attention that my father may not be my father. Yes. So I've taken a DNA test. We've taken a DNA test, and I'll get the results either today or tomorrow. What's today? August 5th? Yes, the first day of Mercury retrograde. So y'all, I did a reading for y'all on my first break, and I didn't feel like I was projecting because I was just reading the cards, but it kind of really felt like I was projecting. So I said, let me just do another one on my lunch break, and we're going to see what we get. We got our new beautiful cards from our good sis that donated to the channel. I love them. Very interesting deck of cards. So let's get right in. I hope y'all been doing well. Baby, when I say life been lifing, it's been lifing. But guess what? In order to life, I got to be alive. So I'm thankful to be living, okay? Life is for the living. So I hope you're doing well, Taurus. Any challenges that you're facing, you can't call yourself the chosen one and then expect shit to be easy, okay? Whew. When you start out in life doing things that are easy, everything seems hard. When you start out with things being challenging, baby, you go through things and it's like, oh, did somebody just pinch me? You don't even know you've been shot. Somebody like, did somebody pinch me? Because a bullet to a bulletproof truck is but a ding. All right, y'all, let's get in and see what we got. I'm hoping to be back more. I moved, so I got my place. It's not together, all the stuff in there, but I need to get it together. I've been really just kind of crying a lot and just laying down a lot and sleeping, honestly. But I hope you've been doing well. We're gonna get a few cards out here to see what Spirit wants to talk with you about. We actually got two new decks. First card out, and this card has been showing itself a lot. We got the Nine of Pentacles. Aren't these cards pretty? I hope it's not reversed. I think I changed that. But this nine, we got the Nine of Pentacles out first. So let's get our cards out. Let's get 3 cards out, and then we're gonna see what's coming in. Ooh, I'm feeling an energy of being solo. You got the Queen of Wands. So you got the Nine of Pentacles, Queen of Wands. So earth and fire energy so far. Oh my goodness. Who is this? Oh. Somebody texting me with a picture of my baby. Her aunt is texting me with a picture of her. I didn't look at it yet, but there's an energy of sitting on your throne. There's an energy of no matter what gender you consider yourself to be, there's an energy of being regal, being not looking like what you've been through, okay? Because look at both of these women. They are so poised. They have their legs crossed, and they're looking away from the shit that is supposed to be controlling them. So in the Nine of Pentacles, she's looking towards wisdom. This is someone that is putting herself in a box. Somebody is compartmentalizing, having to put themselves in a particular place just for a moment to be able to sort out what needs to be sorted. The Nine of Pentacles typically is about a card of being single. You know, about it's right before the jackpot. It's right before the Ten of Pentacles. And so you can't get to the Ten of Pentacles without first getting to the Nine of Pentacles. So there's some type of, what word am I hearing? Not contemporary. What is this word I'm hearing? Contemporary. Somebody here might be into the interior design or something like that. I don't know why I keep hearing the word contemporary, or into like making their own clothes. But someone here is, it'll come to me. Somebody here is content. I don't know if that's the word, But somebody here is content with living in the space that they've created for themselves. Interesting. Let's keep going. And then you got the Queen of Wands, and she's all about fire and passion. She has a sunflower in her hand and her stick of passion in the other. She's sitting on a throne that's made of fire. And if you look here, the fire in this deck, it kind of comes off as leaves. So she's sitting on a throne of passion that won't be there long. It feels like this is a moment in time that just has to be this way. It's so hot and heavy. It's actually her skirt as well that's a part of the crumbling. If you see the top of her skirt, she got her garter belt on. Don't play with Queen of Wands. Y'all know she fiery and she didn't want. But it's like, it's something to do with time here. Time is truly of the essence. A flower that has been plucked, it can only live for so long. It can only live for so long. So there's something here about time being of the essence. Let's keep going. A lot of feminine energy. And then we got the King of Wands that wanted to show itself. Some of you may play instruments or just have an idea that you feel will carry you to freedom. Very interesting. The King and the Queen of Wands. In love, this is a couple that is fiery, passionate, and that creates new ideas together. You got the Five of Pentacles here. Somebody feeling left out in the cold. You could have fire sign parents. In this particular deck, the Five of Pentacles isn't represented by pentacles at all. It's represented by stars. And I'm looking at a lot of these cards for like the second or third time. There's some type of message here, Taurus. If you look and see, when I said the stars, it made me realize that all of this, the darkness, is like the galaxy. Is where all of us are created, essentially, in the void. You know what I mean? And the Five of Pentacles typically talks about feeling left out in the cold, but the reality is the Divine One knows what should be placed before you or not. Sometimes we feel like we know better than God knows. I'm definitely feeling like that right now. Ooh, I got all my stuff showing. I don't know better than God knows. However, I still am a human being, and I'm feeling these feelings of what I'm personally going through. So whatever you're going through is saying that you have to step outside of what you believe has done you wrong, or who you believe has done you wrong, and really look towards the heavens. Look towards the stars for the answers. Look towards the divine for the answers. That's the only place you'll find it, in the darkness. The only place where there are stars is on the places that are being that are dark. The 5 stars here that are light in this portion is something hidden. So if this has to do with something that you're going through, Taurus, there's a hidden message in this for you. You got the 8 of Wands. There's a message coming in fast. There's a message coming in fast. What you gonna do with it? What we get? Ooh, we got the 6 of Wands. And this deck is so interesting. It's like no gender almost. It's like we're kind of like, I don't know. But most of the dogs that are in this deck too are like greyhounds. So there's travel. It's a lot of 90-degree angles in this deck for whatever reason. But in this particular deck, this person is riding towards victory. And they're not only riding towards victory, the victory that they're riding on, how do you want me to say that? The victory is coming in so fast, it's almost like the victory that you're riding in on has to look back to make sure you're still there. It's like the greyhound is looking back at the person on the back of it, making sure it didn't ride off too fast for it. So this is a preparation, Taurus. This is something you're preparing for. A victory that will not come easy. A victory that will not come easy. And it won't look like, oh gosh, it won't look like what you thought it should look like. You got the Ace of Wands at the bottom of the, or excuse me, the Ace of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Your cup running over. This card is about God is like dropping one token in. You know, you see the divine dove here is dropping in one token, but it's pouring out blessings. It's pouring out so many blessings. It can feel this this body of water. In Senegal, my favorite place on the planet so far, there's a lake called Pink Lake, and it's so high in sodium that it's pink. It looks just like this. So Pink Lake, and you got the divine hand that's holding you upright. Because we all know that water emotes. Water is about emotions. But this hand, the divine hand, is holding you steady while the other hand drops a coin in your machine, which then turns it on. It's like I'm hearing like all of the mechanisms of a machine. You drop the coin in and it just makes all these other things fire off. There's something amazing here, Taurus, for you in this place that you're in now, whatever that may be. See, some of it has to do with family. You got the Four of Wands, and then you got the Chariot. And the Four of Wands is about foundation and stability. It typically represents family. It represents home goings, family reunions, birthday parties, bar mitzvahs. It represents any type of celebratory thing. And then you've got the Chariot here. You also have the moon in the background for this card, and the moon represents Pisces, but it especially represents Cancer, which here's the card here. And in this particular deck, as you can see, the Chariot is a wheelchair. And a wheelchair, in this particular wheelchair, is being moved by the person's own efforts. This is not an electric wheelchair. This is a wheelchair that is manual. It only moves by your efforts. So there's something to do here with some things changing only by your efforts. Sometimes you won't be born into the family that you think you should be born into. Sometimes you oh my goodness. Sometimes, wow, this is powerful. This is powerful. Listen, I don't even have enough hands, and I think I have to cover this person up. Let me show you real quick. This is Aquarius energy. But in this particular deck, the person has their breast cut. So this could be some type of surgery for breast reduction. It could be a guy getting implants. It could be somebody wanting to change the way they were born and make things a lot more flat, if you get what I'm saying. This could be a double mastectomy. But this is the star card, which is Aquarius, and it's about healing. And then you also have the Four of Cups. So you have 4 of 4. And the Four of Cups is talking about, in this particular deck, making sure that you appreciate what you have. See, this person is smoking. Whatever they're smoking, that's on you. See, he's smoking. He's ashing into one of the cups. Like, how disrespectful is it for the divine to give you 3 cups and you ash in one of them? And then you're turning your back on this Ace of Cups. You got the Ace of Cups behind you being given to you by this same divine hand. You see? That same divine hand is offering this cup to you, to us. But here you are looking like the Hunchback of Notre Dame. And you're not able to accept it because you're focusing too heavily on what you don't have. Oh, dang, Spirit. Get out my business. My business. Okay? The divine one knows. There's a healing here for you, Taurus. And it's required with this Aquarius energy. Once again, real quick. Boop! With this Aquarius energy, it requires you to move at your own pace. But don't get lost in the race. You definitely don't get lost in the race. Let's see what we got in this other deck. In this other deck, what do we have, Spirit? This is another deck that we got when our good sis donated to us. And this is the What's the Vibe Oracle deck. So, Taurus, if you're still here, go ahead and subscribe. I do plan on documenting this journey. Lord have mercy. I can't even believe this is my life. But what do I know? What do I know? All right, Spirit, what else would you like to tell Taurus? It's Mercury retrograde, so make sure you taking care. Make sure you're communicating the way you want to, and if electronics start going crazy, just accept it. Just accept it. Spirit, what do you want to show Taurus out of the What's the Vibe deck? Ooh. First card out, you got possibilities. Beautiful. Possibilities. Follow your dreams, make up your mind, and believe in yourself. That's giving me that first card we had, 9 of Pentacles. It's all about you. Masked, hiding, concealing, deception. There's something here. We've been talking about it. Excuse me. It's coming out. It is something coming out. Some people are starting to wear masks again. I feel like they don't want to get sick. You got nightlife, striptease, gamble, and Vegas. Okay, period. Everything in moderation. Okay. Especially when you're going through something. It's easy to just turn that bottle of drink up or baby roll that L. Ain't none of my business though. Spirit, one more card for Taurus, and we out of here. I feel like we're back, y'all, now that I got my own space and I'm getting it organized and I got my desk and all of my little trinkets for the channel. Oh no, where did it go? Hold on, y'all. How funny is that? It's sipping. Sipping is what failed. Rumors, gossip, and nosy. Let people in, Taurus, but you ain't gotta let them know everything. Stop and smell the roses. Slow down. Take some time for yourself. Get out in nature. I hope this helped, Taurus. I hope to see you soon. I got some beautiful things happening on the channel that I was working on when all of this stuff came up in my life. Just keep in mind also, when you're on the right path, things are going to come before you that's going to try to stop you. It's only up to you if you stop or you keep on going. So I hope you got something out of this, Taurus. I love you, and I'm so thankful for you. I hope to see you soon.